You never want to experience something bad with a construction project that you're working on that costs you a huge amount of money, guys. Today's video is about hiring the right contractor and just some of the woes that you may encounter if you're ever building a shop and you're pouring concrete. Hope you guys learned something today. Hope you enjoyed the video. This is gonna be interesting.
I ain't afraid of work. I ain't afraid of play. I ain't afraid to get the job done and do it my own damn way. I ain't afraid of life. Times like this. If you mess with my freedom, I'll tell you just what you can kiss. That's right.
Hey there folks, this is Josh, Stoney Ridge Farmer. Welcome back to a frosty morning here on the Stoney Ridge. If you follow the channel, if you've been here before, then you know we are building the Mega Shop. And the Mega Shop is a huge farm shop project up here. It's behind my house. It's about 50 by 112. It's a red iron steel structure. It is going to be a monstrous building and something we really need here on the Stoney Ridge Farm so we can get in and work on our equipment in bad weather. And also we're putting a little butcher shop in there. So this is a day that you never really want to encounter on your farm. And let me just tell you that my contractor shines like gold. This guy, it's Larry Ray's Concrete is the name of the company, or Ray's Concrete. I'll post a link down in the video description. We had an issue with the concrete pad up here, and I can't say enough about my contractor, guys. I'll never hire another concrete contractor because this guy has done a fantastic job by standing by his work. It's not only a great looking concrete pad, but he stood by his work. We did have a problem with the concrete. Nobody's pointing fingers as to what went wrong. Sometimes concrete just misbehaves, and that's what we had here. So we'll take you over here. We're gonna show you the concrete issue, and Larry is actually busting up the parts of the concrete that had the problem. In other words, I didn't even ask him to do this. I thought it would just be a simple patch repair or something like that. He's actually gonna bust up several yards of concrete and re-pour all this, man. I can't say enough, again, about Ray's Concrete. Holy macaroni, guys. When you hire a contractor and they'll stand by their work with integrity like this, there's nothing on earth like it. So let's get out here and we'll take a look at the concrete these guys are cutting up, and I'll talk to you about what they're gonna do to repair this, and we'll get the shot of the concrete trucks coming in here later today. This is Red Yoda, by the way. Red Yoda. We're gonna get some shirts for old Red Yoda. So what we've got here is a massive concrete pad. In my mind, it's massive. So we're 112 feet wide by 50 feet deep, okay? You can see there are anchor bolts right here. This is the anchor bolt system, and this will be for a red iron building. There's going to be a comprehensive video, and this is a video series here on the channel, Building the Mega Shop. There'll be a comprehensive video of this entire process that breaks everything down for you. But as we construct, we are gonna go through and do some videos. So jump in, subscribe to the channel, guys. I'd love to have you back here on the Stoney Ridge with me. Lots of good information here, especially if you're thinking about building a shop for yourself. So you can see these relief cuts have been made about every 10 feet. So there's a square, 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 all the way through here. So there'll be 5 all the way across here, and then there'll be whatever the math works out. I'm horrible with math on camera. You can see they've got a concrete saw out here already, and what we're doing is cutting up this square. And here's the reason why we're cutting up this square. So we had a little bit of flakage. So you can see, let's just wipe this clean. These guys have been cutting the concrete up here. You can see just a little bit of this flaked up. And I anticipated Ray's Concrete to take a look at this and we would patch this area right here. We're not patching it. We are pulling up this entire section right here and replacing it. There's one more little spot, and it's not very big, guys. It just really, this is a testimony to how trustworthy and honest this contractor really is. We've got a little spot there, and another tiny little spot here. Then the way that it comes up, it just comes up in flakes. It presented like a little water puddle. I'm gonna get my knife out and show you real quick. So it presented like a cracked, dry puddle, but when I took my little razor knife here and pried at it, it's brittle, okay? Now, I want you guys to tell me what you think causes that. Now, I know there's probably a lot of concrete contractors out here watching this video, so tell me what you think caused that. This square has to come up, and that square has to come up. So you'd think that this would be a frustrating process and that you would have to hound your contractor. You'd have to call them back 5 or 6 times. Here's what I got, blah, 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 you know. And I didn't have to do that. I took one snapshot of that, sent it to Ray's Concrete. The first thing he did was come right up here immediately, take a look at it. He started calling the concrete company, he started trying to figure this out, and he stood by his work, and that's what makes the difference. I'll never, ever use another concrete contractor ever on this farm. We've got lots more concrete to pour. We're gonna be pouring an apron right here. There'll be a parking area right here, and there's also going to be an area over here for doing some outdoor cooking potentially. So there's a lot more concrete work that needs to be done here. Like I said, guys, when you've got a contractor that you can believe in, that will stand by their work like this, man, I just can't say enough. So if you're a local North Carolina person, I will post a link to Larry's Concrete. Larry Ray's Concrete. We will start filming some of this and get you guys some video of the whole process, busting this up and getting the concrete trucks in here. I think they're gonna pour it later today or first thing in the morning. We're supposed to get rain tomorrow evening, which will be great. A little bit of rain on the concrete helps it cure just a little better. Guys, this is Larry, Ray's Concrete. you're a Marine vet, is that right?
That's right.
How many years were you in the Corps?
Just 4 years.
Did you 4? I did my 4 in the Air Force. So
right.
when we needed the ground pounded, we knew who to call. What'd you do in the military?
I was assault amphibious, so Amtracs.
Okay, what's Amtrak? Assault?
We actually come off the back of the ships and brought the troops up on to the shore.
Ah, awesome.
To the shoreline.
Rough job.
Yep.
Awesome job. Well, I think that speaks to your integrity here, man. I can't say enough about how much I appreciate what you're doing here. You didn't have to do that, and I really appreciate it. It just goes to show your character. Guys, if you're looking for a good concrete man, a good contractor, anything I think Larry does is gonna shine for sure. So I appreciate it.
We appreciate the business, Josh.
Yeah, man. Thanks a lot.
Yes, sir.
Larry also helped me out the other day when we had a calf that was not doing so well. I had a cow with a calf not doing so well. And he sent his best man that knows how to run a rope. He worked on a ranch in Texas for a long time. So he helped us out with the cow. Awesome. Thanks, Larry.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate
Thank
all
you.
your hard work again,
Thanks
man.
a lot. Yes,
Thanks.
sir.
Guys, we're gonna see you next time on the Stoney Ridge Farm channel. Thank you so much. Be sure you jump in and subscribe here. We've got the Mega Shop going up. It'll be going up in May, so we'll take a little break from the Mega Shop. We'll start working on other projects here on the farm, and when this starts going up, we'll show you everything we're doing. We're building a butcher shop in here, all sorts of stuff. This is a mega farm building. It's gonna be great, guys. Thanks a lot. Pound that like button on your way out the door. We'll see you next time on the Stoney Ridge. Woo!
Well, come on